Oh, this is way too bright. It's like stage lighting. Better. Hello, everybody. Ritza here, Coyote Heart artist, Destiny Shaper, and Big Mouth. So there's some things that I want to bring up, and it would be cool if we can all kind of participate in this. Think of it as a class. First, I'm going to show you some art I'm working on. I did not finish. It's been like all afternoon doing this hand piece thing I was doing. Took forever. And I admit I probably listened to a little bit of information. Let's see if we can get this a little bit. Not that way. Information. I just put some, you can't really see it. I put some stars on the ceiling. They look like bulbs, but they're really stars. Those are stars. Probably could have ordered a longer one, but that's okay. I don't know what I'm doing. And sometimes I think on Amazon description, they lie. That's okay. They're evil. And I order from them, and who knows how that will shape up as Jeff Bezos goes down, because he was on Jeffrey Epstein's island, and he's one of those big people that are rich that don't know what the hell the other hand is doing because he's controlled. And so who knows deep down inside, or the military will, if he's mind controlled, if he's truly ET took over his body. Oh yes, on the mainstream media, they're finally saying it. Oh, these conspiracy theories with reptilians and people that like, oh, that's like, let me tell you, we have an Earth history here that even I want to go back and look at the information, because the Earth has been controlled for a long time, whether it's 3,500 years to 6,000 years. Our planet in this galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, is a very, very prime planet for lots of species of life. We were observed. Those who believe in God, yes, there's God. There's a consciousness. All that is Alpha, Omega, millennium. Not even angels know how old Yahweh is. And God, for those of us that sometimes we've had that misunderstanding with the word God, well, it's a 3D word. It's 3 letters, 3D, 3-dimensional, which is what this planet has been. So anyway, we've had some very, very bad ancestors or holders or infiltrators, whatever, that gave us lots of information with mixed messages on purpose, so that hundreds of years and hundreds of years and hundreds of years, while that was this idea of love and that we come from love, there's all this weaving of information that keeps us warring. My love is better than your love. I don't unconditional, you don't. My God's better than your God. Your God would never do this, so how can your God be God? And all kinds of stuff with that. And just even the whole idea of our planet has been encased in like frequencies that keep our minds working a certain way, which makes sense too if you start looking at the Lilly effect and frequencies and energies. And if you start knowing all those, what frequencies are and how they are, and this invisible universe and the quantum idea of all things existed as once, and holograms and parallel universes and things like sometimes we talk about, but we don't really have a full understanding. And some people who do and who do teach us and know these things, and even people who are talking about going back through timelines and collapsing it so that you can be fully present in this one, but leave anything that's negative or even controlling, inharmonious entities back there too, because they'll have nowhere to go because they needed you, but you were able to do this practice that gets rid of them. It's just kind of interesting concepts to take a look at and to be a little open to, because a lot will be coming out more and more. And I think since I say, and I do believe, I'm a steward of the planet, and when I usually show up, accidents don't happen. Now, it doesn't mean they don't happen to me. They do. I also can look back and say, gee, my intuition was saying, don't do this, but like I in my head, like I really wanted to go do it, and something would happen. But all we are is one big energy circuit, and we know a lot more than we often pay attention to. And many of you think, oh, it's a coincidence. Nothing's a coincidence. You are plugged in. That's your psychic intuition working. It's just, honor, speak of it enough. And sometimes depending on those belief systems that you're surviving in, as what I got flying around here. I got little things flying. Okay. A little, wasn't a bug, it was like a little thing. And I was talking. So might be another one while I talk. So I'm just saying there's things for us to pay attention to. But mainstream media, mainstream media lies. They're not full of love. They're controlled by reptilian ETs. They are. And or mind controlled people who are, there's a lot that's true. If you've seen it on a horror movie, they've done it. I'm gonna get my art. Okay. I showed some cards the other day. Let's see if I can have this come in a little bit better. That's really awful. It's a little hard to appreciate. There's glitter. There's all these, like, they're not Swarovski. Oh, that would be nice, but it's not Swarovski. It's just gems. And, well, I'll probably have Swarovski on these eventually. And then when you open it up, it'll say, you are powered by the stars. And it's got a little thing in there. And so you can write anywhere you want or inside here on the back. I'll be putting my logo and stuff and a little thing like that. Take me forever. By hand and like trying to listen to things and create cannot do. I have to shut the whole world out and be quiet. But I was doing this and I actually had a whole nother image picked, but then this made a lot more sense. And I have it kind of like it's sort of 3D. It's not like totally flat against the page. It's like popped up. Yeah, and this it's a happy, can't tell. I'm making just crazy, right? Happy glitter. Oh, no. Oh, well. Just glitter on it. Can't really see it. Anyway. All right. I don't do this at night anymore. Unless I can figure out how to do this. So I've got my fairy lights up here, my stars up here. I'm expecting more fairy lights. I love fairy lights. And I bought this new lamp for $1, and it's like so bright. You see how bright that is? That's like so bright. Look, LED. I'm gonna get another one. Hopefully there'll be some left. If there's some left, I'm getting them tomorrow. I don't think I want to go tonight and get it because I don't want to do that. I'm gonna stay in unless I do go out and run to the grocery store. But I think I want to finish creating. Just wanted to come on real quick. So yeah, I was listening to some channeled information from The Truth of Secret Universe or something like that, and it was really good. But when you start to hear other light workers, there's some, actually not just light workers, some space people, like people that were involved in space program a long time ago, right? And they talk about the different ETs and the Draco reptilian. Yeah. So this is like all super real, and we've seen them. We've seen them like on different space and or horror movies. We've seen them. The people beings. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna kind of research it more. I never was. All these things that we could be interested in, they kind of like touch upon us and we're interested, not interested. I mean, to me, like they would be a movie, or maybe they're not part of the science. We're interested in other sciences, but it's all connected. See that? I got floating things. I got floating little things floating from wherever. I don't know, floating. How can that's that lamp there. Those are those lights there. There's the fairy lights there. There's a lamp on way over there. So there's a little floating across. Woohoo! All right. So I guess I just wanted to come on. So there was this very nice. She's kind of an inspirational, spiritual coach, I guess, and she helps people move through their energy and whatever. And she's, I think, in the UK. She's so nice. Her name is Amelia Love. You might look her up if you want to have some kind of work help, or I think she's a little intuitive, but she's not. I don't know if she's like a real psychic type person. Oh my God, she's such a pretty woman, but she was on this interview and she had such big bosoms. She had such big, she had big bosoms, and they were perfect. And she had like a V thing wraparound dress. So she's pushed up in huge, guys, like wow, perfect, perfect, firm watermelons that everyone in the live chat. I mean, some of the women, I don't think we were offended. I don't know, but it was like, how could you not miss her huge boobs? Like, so she's talking and she's so pretty and she had like a makeup and her hair's like this blue with this black, like habanero. And she's so bright and lovely. But her boobies, you know how like, I'm going in and out. Well, imagine my boobies. You don't want to imagine them, but I could show you. But no, she boobs. So, I mean, maybe she didn't realize it, or maybe she likes the host, or, I got little lights flying around over there. Let's see what's going on. I can't do it that way. Anyway, I'm not going to be here long. So, I mean, the guys liked it, right? That were on the chat because she was just pretty and she's like stripper huge, like probably like double D's, maybe like that, or triple D's. Could have been triple. They were pretty big and everything. But she was very lovely. She was very, but I mean, so unfortunately, even though she was talking about love and all kinds of cool things, I just really got how helpful she is as a human being and integrity that she strives for and the care that she strives for with people. And she smiled a lot and she doesn't give as she said, she doesn't give a fuck. And she told like the women to wise up or something, but I don't care. I don't care. She could be here right now and go, Amelia, your huge boobs are in the way. And next time you talk to people trying to be professional, you shouldn't. I mean, it was the whole thing. It was like the Grand Canyon, huge boobies. I mean, the guys probably were hoping that something would slip. It was huge. So if you ever see this, Amelia, your boobs are huge and you're very pretty, and you shouldn't do that. You should, because that's to me not professional, but that's a judgment. Or not. I don't know. Next time wear a tank top. Don't wear any bra. Maybe there wasn't any bra. I don't know. So I just want to show my art. We're doing the art thing. I wanted to finish some projects and then do the fix my Etsy, but I don't want too much more time to go on. I want to fix my Etsy, so it'll be there and people won't go, oh, shipping's too high or whatever. Just it'll all be fixed together. Maybe I'll make that announcement as well when I fix it. I think it was pretty good to put my hair up like this, although sometimes the clip is bothering me. Sort of. All right. So who else? Yeah, Prime Minister was good. I liked him. We made him laugh a lot because we told him he's gonna sleep really good tonight after interviewing that girl. Yeah. So, all right. I don't know what this is. More here. Anyway, well, I'll keep showing my art. I'll talk a little bit about current events. If anyone's going to Washington, D.C. on January 6th, they're from Massachusetts, and I could fit in your car, like smoke the whole way or something, I'd like to go. Maybe I'll go with some military people. That would be nice. But that's a long day, so I don't know if people will be like staying over somewhere or someone drive down and someone drive back, because it takes from Massachusetts, take about 7 hours to go to Washington, D.C. So I don't know how that's going to work with, 50,000 people showing up, or 70 or 90,000 people. I don't know how many people are going to show up, but probably a lot. And probably they'll do something in Boston. Somebody somewhere is going to form some group and do something, I'm sure. All right, folks. Thank you for you. Have a beautiful night. Thank you for listening. I'm going to report back on. I'm going to look into more of our background with this planet. There's so much more going on. I mean, think about it. Think about how this planet, flat around, rich in resources and species, and sunlight and air, and all the things that can be so beautiful and wonderful. So why don't we have distribution down fairly? I mean, because we're really, it's an abundant planet, and nobody should starve. Nobody should go houseless. Whatever conditions are conditions, that they lost all their money, went crazy, did too much drugs. Nobody should. There's a plenty. Why are we afraid? Why are we taught to be afraid? A lot of crime seems to stem from misunderstanding, misperception. You have a lot, I have little, I feel oppressed. F you, bang. So why? When we were born free, animals should not be in cages. There should not be zoos where they live, where their bodies, even if you make them the most beautiful cages, animals should be free. Free. Just as humans, really free. But remember, how many of you have felt enslaved to a school system or a job, enslaved to your family, enslaved to the belief of the religion you were born into? But hey, that's how we've always done it. I'll make somebody sad. You've got to jump through these hoops to get that mark, get that salary, and then you're not really that happy. You're happy with your stuff, but most of the people happy with their stuff after working over 40 to 70, 80 hours a week. Then don't they drink a little more or drug? Or are they an avid outdoors person? Maybe that's pretty healthy, but get to see where things are going and how everything really matches up and is connected. All right, I'm going to report more on the galactic stuff and our world history. All right, have a great night. Thanks for looking at my art. I'm just going to keep on going and finish it and get it onto Etsy and wherever else I need to get it to. And my website that I have is RitaElizabeth.com. It pretty much is showcasing canvas and water, fine art that can be on fine art, watercolor paper. I might have my tiles there, and I don't think I have my journals there, but journals and cards I'll put there too until I can actually make a different website. And I just got reminded to probably go to Bonfire or somewhere and do more simple, I guess, t-shirts and stuff, because a lot of people are doing that. You don't make much on it. It'll just be getting me out there. Maybe I'll just take my logo. Maybe I can just take my logo and just do Coyote Heart or my little coyote. Yeah, I'll look into that. Okay, much love, everyone, and thank you.